Next, we're going to look at last week in the metaverse. And the first article we're looking at is Nissan filing 4 new Web3 trademarks trial sales in the metaverse. So Nissan filed 4 new Web3 trademarks for its Infinity, Nusmo, and Nissan brands. So it is the latest car manufacturer to ramp up its Web3 efforts, filing the 4 new Web3 related trademarks in the US. The new filings cover Infinity, Nusmo, and Nissan brands, according to the trademark applications to US Patent and Trademark Office. We will see more and more of these. Big brands are seeing other big brands trademark into the metaverse. And now it's almost like other big brands are trying to play catch up because no one wants to be last. And once you get enough of these large corporations doing this, they realize like this is where we need to be allocating our planning for the future, and they're acting on it. So I think we're going to see more and more of this. Next up, we're looking at OpenSea as they patched vulnerability that potentially exposed users' identities. Cybersecurity firm Impervia found a vulnerability that could be used to link user information such as email addresses and phone numbers to NFTs, which has now been patched. And March 9th blog post, the firm Impervia detailed how it discovered the vulnerability and claimed that it could de-anonymize OpenSea users by linking an IP address, a browser session, or an email to certain conditions to an NFT. As the NFT corresponds to a cryptocurrency wallet, a user's real identity could be revealed from the information gathered and linked to the wallet and its activity. So this is this has since been patched up and fixed, and there will be a need for crypto security forever. And I think it's going to continue to be critical to keep users' data very, very secure and less likely to be traced. Because as much as we love the world of decentralization and the anonymity that it brings, there are still tricks to circumvent that and to have people start to monitor and have a lot of more insights into who the actual people are behind certain addresses. So careful out there. Glad this vulnerability was able to be resolved. Next, we're looking at DAO Maker founder building a game based on abandoned Logan Paul project in just 30 days. So DGen Zoo has seen more than 115,000 wallets registered to join the game, pledging over $700 million. So the NFT game was inspired by YouTuber Logan Paul's controversial Crypto Zoo concept. And DAO maker Christoph Zuckman took on the challenge of building his variant of the shelved zoo-themed game in just 30 days. So inspired by Chris Paul's Crypto Zoo, which critics called a scam, Christoph's version simulates the impact of capitalism on animal extinction, featuring a deflationary token and NFT collection of 120 endangered species, where players are motivated to kill their NFT, driving the collection to extinction and raising their awareness of devastating effect of human greed on wildlife. So I think this is really interesting. Amazing what can happen when someone sees a concept and wants to bring it to life and people really buy into it. So this is one of those NFT projects that I think could catch wildfire and is already starting to make pretty significant headlines. Next, we're going to look at Yuga Labs. Yuga Labs' Other Side Metaverse to launch second trip on March 25th. So the Bored Ape parent company will allow up to 10,000 holders of its Other Deed NFTs to participate in the second gamified test of its Other Side Metaverse platform. The second trip will take place on March 25th. It will include a 2-hour narrative experience led by 4 Other Side team captains. The second trip is open to holders of Other Deed NFTs, which are linked to land in the as of yet released Other Side Metaverse. Each holder, referred to as a Voyager, will have the opportunity to invite a guest to join them in the experience. So for all those out there who are looking to be part of the second trip, make sure you're going out there, being involved, and doing what you can to be a part of this unique experience, as I'm sure there will be a lot of great things that ultimately come from this opportunity. Next, we're going to look at Starbucks Odyssey. As they released the Siren Collection, its first limited edition NFT drop. So members of the Starbucks Odyssey, the rewards program currently in beta, were able to purchase up to 2 stamps from the edition of 2000 featuring the brand's iconic Siren, but the launch was not without a few issues. So the coffee company's Web3 loyalty program released its first limited edition NFT, which is called Stamps. The program is invite only and allows members to complete activities such as quizzes and in-store purchase to earn stamps, which can be collected or resold on Nifty Gateway. So the 2,000 item Siren collection features versions of the company's iconic Siren with stamps priced at $100. Members of Starbucks Odyssey were able to buy 2 stamps each and pay by credit card or using their MetaMask wallet. So Starbucks is really trying to get in front of NFTs, really trying to get in front of your everyday consumer, being able to act and use some of these collections. Starbucks is one of the largest recognized brands worldwide. And if they're able to come up with a solid loyalty program utilizing NFTs, you best believe you're going to have so many other major big brands copy this and try to improve upon it and have it be the norm for loyalty programs. So Starbucks is really trying to lead the way with this. And I think it's really cool to see them build out such a unique loyalty program. Our next article looks at Vitalik NFT collection as it takes top spot on OpenSea. The collection is soaring based on association with the co-founder of Ethereum, Vitalik, and the Gitcoin Presents non-NFT collection is soaring in value after its open edition mint concluded Wednesday, taking the top spot across leading marketplaces. The collection is rapidly rising in interest and value because of the association of Ethereum co-founder Vitalik with the project, although his direct involvement of the NFT drop has not been established. In 1 week, collectors minted 9,221 tokens at the floor price of 0.5 ETH, or about $770. And the collection has already hit the secondary market in full force. And the collection's trading volume of 7,763 ETH, or nearly 12 million at the time of the writing. So it's so wild how people fan out over Vitalik and just how much success this is having in a short amount of time. So for all you hardcore Vitalik fans out there, you now have an NFT that you can go look at, and we'll see if it can keep the same type of momentum over the next couple of days and weeks. Our final article is going to look at Lego to prepare a metaverse collaboration with Epic Games to target digital markets. Lego, the interlocking toy brick company, is preparing to present details of a metaverse initiative built in partnership with Epic Games, the company behind Fortnite. The move would clarify the future actions of the company toward establishing a presence in virtual worlds, targeting users in digital markets. The company's strategy is to continue growing by offering Lego products in such markets, helping users recognize brand even when online. Lego grew significantly in the last year, with revenues soaring by 17% compared to 2021, in part boosted by the strong sales in Western Europe and America. Super sales also rose by 12% in 2022. So they're looking towards the metaverse, which is super amazing. The company invested $2 billion in Epic Games in partnership with Sony, with the idea of building its own metaverse platform to bring kids closer to brand in safe and secure virtual spaces designed especially for them. AKA, they saw what Roblox was doing, all the success they're having, and was like, we need to do this. We're the OGs of block buildings and everything else. And they're like, we could probably do it better. How do we get one of the top tier types of companies out there that can help us build it? Then how do we also build something in the metaverse as that comes out? So I think it's really smart and strategic types of partnerships they're putting in place. I think it's probably going to be a really sick game once it's finally released. And I'm excited to see what ultimately comes from this type of partnership and relationship that is being built out. So that's going to wrap it for this week's Aftershock. I hope you enjoyed all the articles. Again, if you like what we had to say, please make sure to like and subscribe or to leave us a nice review. And if you have any feedback for us, make sure to leave us some comments or to go check out our website at crypto-current.co. Hope you enjoyed all the content for this week. And as always, I hope you stay cryptocurrent.
Thank you for joining us for another episode of Cryptocurrent. Cryptocurrent is a cryptocurrency and blockchain education platform that's bridging the gap between the curious newcomers who are just discovering the space and the thought leaders who are shaping its future. All opinions expressed by Richard Carthon, the Cryptocurrent team, and their guests on this show are exclusively their own opinions. This show and any other Cryptocurrent production is exclusively for informational purposes.